Say and 21st January 2025. Yamamunina che, Emamunina Kwaba, say, Modimo Fidina Tonet 2 TV. The dialogue, a brass so say, a digana home and como. On my Ghana, a be ya, a friminu emunu, send a anclato, a kind. On my be ya, if ye any ankasa. In a collective manner, and a bit me a bois, a magana, etimi a fan and tumapa, etimi efra. Efri afia pem a hand crown. Edunum enson eno mamuni nyina bodwa data o maifa hodie bia Independence Square na osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah eni nipa bi o ka no ho buama oje Ghana esi ho mame no mienu nyina yeda so timu na oman no ekọ nanimu Ghana edum pempenso bi Ghana akọ nanimu sanse obu nkompon hwewachi Mfie be aduosia enso a oman je fa ahodie ene bebia ye duru ya se oka se oman no nkọ nanim a na oboa Ghana nte se ama Ghana na onim kane no Ghana akọ nanim na awo se ekọ nanim esen bebia ye duru yi ekọ abe so ene beboa ma oman na akọ nanim menu mienu ene wona ye di oman tumi ehye wonsa esanso oman na mamra ye tintimi akyekyere ya bɔ no pɔ na ya kafua na ya to ye woman no broni fe no 1992 constitution no minumi enu nyina ene boy ho ban na eno ene krokro man mu a Ghana mrapon ene Ghana tumi nyina ewu mu na mfie nan bia nso minumi enu ne de sa tumi no ema amanyofo na oman no obu oman no na odi yeso mfie nan bia wo sa temamuni na wo ye Ghana ni na Osa wo ho kwan se mfie nan bia obesa akwakokyere obobre obra odi kokromoti na eto aba this very morning ya pese atwe wadwen si so se wo kasa oman no de beko bia emfa ho a yetimu bi eno nti anopai kame ho na emfa Ghana nyina nkomo emfa mrawo this is the dialogue show 21st January 2025 so call a friend and tell a friend to join us na emfa Ghana nkomo nyina emfa emrawo appointment under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no yasa de foforo asaba presidential staffers enoma sefo a yabobo mudi afei vetting of other ministers and so enra omo appear before the appointment committee and also ekoso oboase issue no ena sisi edawa maso a obia ekni ifri hen yadru hen na den ena amade ekoso oboase ekoso nipa bi ena ahye nipa bi kutupa nipa bi nsema wo kan no ena ama nipa bi act upon that na these and many more ena this anopay yebesi hu nkonwa na yesi hu birikutri na yatase ne se besepa eni koni aban so you can join me on our YouTube channel Net2 TVGH and drop your comments there obetimi I like it na wa share ama foforo so atimi ahwebi. This is Ghana's biggest and most highly respected political, social and current affairs talk show live here on Net2 TV. It's a fully packaged show and anopai ede ebro enchibia nana kofi amponsa osia hene ebetena se ye agudi mu nsem ebebro na yatoto aso amankomo da ho edemo. When you read the book of Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 onyankopon ka asemi o se medie minim adwene ko a madwene mo ho onyankopon asemni eye asomdwe adwene ene se me onyankopon me ma wo awiye pa ene ni da so. I want to encourage you say anopai onyankopon wo ne pa bi ni awiye pa bi de ma wo enti hyew sapo mu nsu kromudie mu ne hyew hodem ne hunu se ono oturu koturu nyankopon wa ye ne ho pese mo nyankopon kuta tambo no etwa nsuo okatachie mununkum oturu koturu a wa ye ne ho krotwa mansan a sabi ewiase nyina ani ehwe no ototuru bonso tete kwafre mo ose ade ye ehunu nyankwa no owo akwanya kase bi di mawo eno nti hunu se eni da so bi ene ne pa bi o awrade mu Emma wabemu mu. Emma owre nho So we do a feed not to 2 TV there. We are here to serve you better. So have hope and believe in our Lord personal Savior. Now, me did say we are sa ebeboa ama and it so our no on satimi aka. We any for 2 sem kakra anopay medema ahefo. Midi ede owo ahene entwi buisi akon. Midi dwumadi ho chiame na me ne abedwafo ede Ghana nkomo abro. Production team ni nyina tamachi ena enonopay ede nkomo no bro. Na Nana Kofi Amponsa osi ahene aye krado. Agudie mu nsam nyina okruchiri egwa paso a oni e ba bedi nkomo. So it's time for sports say anopay ede agudie mu nsam ebebro. Kofi, am I watching?
You never rap any book or dear.
I don't know why.
Oh, sounds I say, Miss
Oh, Tana, not the name.
Say, oh, my God, if you say, but really, it's very fine.
Oh,
I say, your name lawyer, so they agreement. I was saying, say,
and no Kikano, general manager.
Or shame cry. Or no answer.
Oh, but shut in another day.
Medas.
I said, also more year ballon d'or, na send a place no book.
Yes.
Na mama kai.
Yes.
Ubo bopeng.
Yeah, kaka. And now volleyball and tennis.
Tennis. Hey, no more tennis now.
Oh yes, and what table tennis.
Oh, wonderful.
We na we go so shanga kaka. Kenneth say obetlement no we go so yana kaka.
But me go school no. Na aka last minute be 5 minutes no.
Okay.
Na de me ko. Nti frame atete player. Me ha me for sa. O come on, me and my prayer to my
wow. We are super sub.
Oh yes.
So when we say 2010 tournament yakubo Angola no.
Okay.
Na Egypt for super sub na friend no Nagi Gedo.
Me kai no.
Ofi bench be bia obeshegu. That tournament, ono wini goal kino or share 5 goals. Ni nyo ofi bench na be share. Sometimes players you are me super sub and there we are there.
You work from 3 na be we JHS no. Na almost say be tro BC nti. Ye man mobo.
Okay.
Nti na ye bo match be friendly match school ni we ni school we me kai pa. Ti afido ma share 2.
Okay.
And almost say na mo ma form 3 4 no emu bi almost so mo ko tro BC nti wa no bi ade akupra. Ti Kofi ye come to mu pa.
Yes.
In fact that day me jimidi.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Wow.
So record no be anu a.
Wow.
Oh, me bo be 8 matches 4 goals.
Okay.
In terms of records are
yes. It's good. It's
yeah.
good.
Well, yeah, ball boom on in summer and pay or the number good munsem. Your local league
yes.
A foreign sports are one.
Right. Yama, we are seeing Achima Kabamra, ne 2 TV dialogue. Several say no said across the world of sports. And see, yes, Emre, Femi Kofi Amponsa, Usia Hene. And a pension say FMF a year swag awards. So the 49th edition no Baso Ifiade Bay Ewo Accra International Conference Center. Now where the kaya ye say a mam you know and they compete for the topmost award no. Abe the new addition about say awards na so interesting partner special guests of honor His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the president-elect for a Ghana's Republic. And see, on the heard me say, if you are the bay, about appear a Accra International Conference Center. Now they say prestigious awards no. Abaso so Rose Amwenima Yeboa and Grace Minta and they will compete for the topmost award. Now you heard me say happen if you are the bay, Accra International Conference Center. Away from that, you heard the so the word of Alexis Kakra. Some say Ghana Alexis Association decided say some really out. A fee and share whatever bois na Alexis Jumedi no so etumade akoso. So much say Omalania various programs sir. Ever bois na shela. So I start with a mountain and trial running. Never happen. Every mountains. Omesa ako year championship Kumasi. We need Kumasi Open Championship. No matter GS School Sports. Cape Coast Open Championship at Waso. Na Accra Open so at Waso. Then international competition no. World Indoor Championship. Never happen. Nanjing. Na there's another one as well happen. United States of America. That would be a Pens Relays Championship. Now say World One as well happen. So on the screen now, no, various is here for a fee as far as athletics championship no, and also concern. Yes, switch to the camp of boxing. Some say naturally Ghana Boxing Awards no, and also to be happy. Na various boxes and a bomb about some part almost so bois Emma boxing no, and also it Yusuf Komi and you can say the boxing personality of the year award no Ekoyema Yusuf Komi. Then juvenile amateur boxer of the year koma Matthias Ashite and a best junior stroke juvenile boxer so koma Prince Labi and a professional boxer of the year Ekoye Emma Stanley Nyatichi aka Ashanti Warrior. Then Abigail Korte as we need best female boxer of the year. I was on that door, so mean to running through all the lists. And for Emma, area also basketball. So the NBA no, idea gusto one of the games are not a more super was the game and involve carries a Golden State Warriors and current champion Boston Celtics. Not emotional I go back say current champions for no every need that basketball game may happen the world of the NBA into winning command air cosoana pay edun kwa now you switch it to association football esan say hwe ni say and they UEFA Champions League games no and no be so na FC Barcelona team no omago piemu Portugal Benfica on the screen now no the young chap which is Lamine Yamal I need to say or jinja pa am for Banabaso it's Barcelona players no attach down Benfica and game against Benfica for no you heard him because see after say UEFA Champions games no and also concern no coach Hansi Flick and I say game na ebaso no gamer or many adron pa enye game on either from sanse we hwe Champions games na yebona obi ani abre eti ugwa na waboni ye eti we hwe the sun is na they are lucky say I'm a part of the first group table no I just say omugu some fight hard say to me every that group say difference they say I decided say I was say yema ebi to progress to round of 16 na ebi so appear playoffs emu one the last table no na say we face elimination from Champions League no enti per this Liverpool Barcelona Arsenal, Leverkusen, Aston Villa, Inter, Leo, team no, and they were the first round of 16 table no. Woba knockout playoffs now. Clubs like Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, AC Milan, Atalanta, Juventus, Benfica, AS Monaco, Sporting CP, Club Brugge, Real Madrid, Celtic, PSV Eindhoven, plus Man City, and they were that playoff stage war. And a club say the elimination stage, PSG, Stuttgart, Shakhtar Donetsk, Sturm-Graz, Girona, Resta Belgrade, and also Young Boys. It's when in China how and Yama so as far as Champions games no consent. Games need the Pina and the Becoso and the Democracy Party FC Barcelona no FAC Benfica team no Lisbona, which is a Benfica, one of my areas, give me the bad pain. It's their person no. Now they're so a club issues like I say, Coach Carlos Ancelotti, and I'm not able to say, I'm sure not coach no. Agent Juma after the end of season, no see that be on Casa will be other. It's I a confirm a chapter so say or no person James that be on can we ask I saw per se or judgment to the screen no a head coach Emma Madrid team no Carlo Ancelotti and I pay. Yede ne kwa no edema. Now coach Emma Portugal national team. But before that, and not Chelsea. Every no game against Wolves by 3 goals. But that was a standing game and that was a Barcelona happy at Chelsea. Any win over here Wolves still no. Enti ama next Sunday no change the crabia bumu sunset Chelsea. Etwa enter a 1 to 4 position na ekoso. Our EPL games no. a year concern. Maybe perhaps literally a year pictures like I'm not here, not in this South one from before. So, Sun is in the pool, LED with a year 50 points. Arsenal next 44. Then also Nottingham Forest at also 40 points. And at Chelsea, so do it win current standings after Chelsea a complete year that's his game now. I cannot. It's here. They so on screen now. Coach Emma Portugal, Roberto Martinez, and I just say, Ronaldo, I make it is clear say after next World Cup never soon see, which is soon or retire. But coach is say Ronaldo pen the to take that decision and say my brother say go home. But honestly, coach in there, so you're willing, so we boy, a queen of war, a man because of a year, a Juma Ronaldo year, and the ma Portugal national team no. Now even if you near record so. Ewo Ghana kwa so GFA and they have no kasi and Tuesday ya no or may decided say referees who are one ascending to mom some referee FIFA badges in Teneya as I was no ever so ewo GFA a year secretariat war GPO games happen weekend be March the 18th. It is show on say Accountants best start with Mediama. Then on Sunday at Santi Kotoko versus Carolina United team no Basekoli starts up against Hasselfolk Bichim versus Nations of Sea, Young Apostles versus Eswatman, Recum Chelsea versus Vishin, Heart Alliance up against Adriana Stars, Lagos City versus Vierugusa. These are games for March the 18th, Ghana Premier League. Yamau, general numbers no after first round of games, and a March the 17th, round 1 of Ghana Premier League. It's for now, no, Yabo 153 games, and our home team is now winning 71. Away win Sabano. 30 and against a year draw no a year 52 and I record a total of a year 258 goals and so far share in the GPO until these are all the numbers are a war Ghana Premier League so yeah plus CB also a bon humba so working as a stand down on a Pfizer Sawate or Nations of Sono Lady a working chat no with 9 goals. Near finally, the goalkeeper, no somebody born equipment the GPO. A son say, "Ya bobo na ya na ebisu tiechie." Eso betwam bona graph Aziz Haruna, and now for our keeper 11 clean sheets. And you know, Alonso says so can one or making such GPO no. I very active. Opening, I'm going to see on pay.
Well,
nah, powerful time.
After week 17.
Yeah, we first round of the Ghana.
You started the second.
It's Sunday Bay in a second round with match the 18. Yes.
All right. Protocol match. All right. For now, there. Obian ultimately determines a winner edge leg.
Yes.
It's too early to
very
decide
tight.
Well, Chelsea so are bouncing back to or more
winning ways.
Yeah, you're ready in
Right.
You're ready in Kofi Badasa no pay.
No, so that's right.
Kofi Amponsa Osia Hene and Eddie Agudimun 7 ball boom communina or tofa at the Amayabeda in your beman as a papa sans okay ball bonnie Agudimun Sama. The air cost Titu and a Ghana ha and other a year legs are Hodwa Ecoso. Ghana for now. Interested in the foreign leagues more than our local leagues because of how you manage our habits. I pray and hope say you bounce back. Ma senior or Donia Hokikani the Cospo Stadium. Games Nebeko na Yakohensa. Yatwa Medians on Payna Enra. There was a list of appointees be Abba. It just as be project MI. There's a communique from the Office of the President. Abba. Emma or issue that statement or release names for new positions. I want a bank sim Jumedina making. Menka ministerial positions. We are bank sim. Now, I know that screen so no. This is a new statement and a new release a free Office of the President Abba. So, also new appointments to the presidency. January 21st, Tuesday, any year, until we are not late, any year, and a amount. So, also President Dramani Mahama has made key appointments to the office of the president. aimed at strengthening governance and enhancing operational efficiency. And the new appointments reflect the President's commitment to effective leadership and responsive administration. So, number 1 on the list, Mrs. Joyce Bawa Muktari, Mampeni Wafase. John Mahama, ne Wafase, or man position, say, on your presidential advisor and a special aide to the president. Only be 2 Mampeni for. Or your presidential advisor. It is a Mampeni, and your Numa Basabasabiana, Sama Mini 204. So, any Numa year, Sister Yaya Kanasemi, and a 204. To a special aide and presidential advisor to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The next one on the list is Standogbe, or a Deputy Chief of Staff Operations. Standogbe, dear, I don't know. Deputy Chief of Staff. And Nana Oye Bampo Addo. First name Nana Oye Lita. You see, I know, Assistant Dean, Assistant Warijayinti. Also a Deputy Chief of Staff, Administration. Any war set Emmanuel Tekpe, or a Presidential Advisor on the Economy. Any war Professor Francis Dodo, Presidential Advisor, National Anti-Corruption Program. Any war Larry Bevlo Lati, Special Envoy to the Alliance of Sahelian States. Nana Ya Jantua. Nanaya Jantua of CPP. Or no, a presidential staffer. And Beatrice Anna Few. And so a presidential staffer. And Shamima Muslim. A deputy presidential spokesperson. And a Professor Kweku Danso Boafo. And so a cabinet secretary. President Mahama expresses confidence that these appointees will bring their expertise and dedication to their respective roles, contributing to the progress and development of the nation. And also, this was signed by Felix Kwachi Ofosu, the acting spokesperson to the office of the president. And so, so be part of today. Na yemfa ehun komo emrew medi de owo ahene entwi buisia konti ohun new appointment ya nipaku amabbo mudi ekwa akosom omampani John Dramani Mahama ewo natena yekasimo abankasim fikasim ti Joyce Bob Mutari de omampani wofase sa family and friends no omosha ase krache Yera Johnson ase edunkatia Yera Johnson Esedun Ketia. Neba. Yani Deputy CEO of MEF. Minerals Income and Investment Fund. Deputy CEO. On your appointment. Yama Ira Johnson Esedun Ketia Neba Bema. Dr. Kweku Esedun Ketia Jr. And Timothy opposition Moka family and friends government, no. Monsomo die no. The Montana is the MPP and DC ne die. Sama nyoku bienu. Obi bia no obeba. Ofa na bushani bi nwuram. Obi na bushani bi nwuram. We are yet to witness a president. Mihu bida. And I am praying and hoping say binya sa president ni bi. Se onfa na bushani fu nwuram na memumu. NDC for bo abandada MPP chisa. But Omasha said the family and friends knew room. And downful, Minuani, or new room. Yeah, we are all hoping and praying, say, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, Obebu Omana Chichini, because Omani ya. Maina, say Omano Anye ya. Yenina yetim. Until Obi or ratio man bad, no. About ultimate. This is what you have to kroma. Utu say kra kwa obesaba. Ukono a macro bi kra de otimi wu akwantum ne de nifunu naba. Say haya no firi o asase ase wo man mu. Ti family and friends no e be ka say enra bibi cause of Mrashe na teacher entry by there. Three teacher.
And then let me change my shoes.
Obebana Oboy because you're hiring a juice yet to no. You're Alexander and you're marking a ya DB. Nana NDC for an tiase. Was it me hell CV in Usua? Oka Hausa, Oka Brofo, and now Kachi. No Buzan say you're hiring a juice at say, or say a year. Ain't found out one crying. Hey, NDC for say, Chairman, Mr. Chairman, that is not the rules of the game. On Cabro, I didn't know Kachi. Ah! Now my ferry man, you're not saving your way. She can't say no candidate, a abomination. Bruni Cassane and Yesuano. And welcome. Na yera Alexander Newmark so enti o mukra. Kudos to you. Papa no. The leadership, me send this for me dinner tem. Mo do mo nkoso ni na tem. But the Alexander Newmark are no a member of parliament for the good people of Efutu. Abato mpeso aso de. Me so oni yera ken ananti ache. And a leadership style in the constituency, no. Any choir was so many man for. On no ma buachi festival yede. Ukono wa test no mubo atwene osimubia. Anoche comfort na was in so no tuko wiem. Enti opani Ghana for the MPP as a political party tauchi. The Honorable Alexander Marking. And opemi mwachi pa. Intiera afenyo Marking. Ade anu a woye wo mrasebedwum na efe. As ranking member on the appointment committee, but NDC for no ntenase. Say, ahwe nipa no ni resume. Anani CV so na hu se okatwi na obusa ni twi. Yewra, how na do so na te say Akra hahifa na wote. Wadi emrasebedwane mfie be do say. Hey! NDC for say that is not the rules of the process or the committee, you know, Obomusio, akan kasa, okatwi kasa, into why from so. Hey! Into two on sura guakofa into magwasha oyem. Bruni kasa ni yesua. Because your colonial masters, no, Sakasa, no, and officially is being recognized by the global world. But on the lighter note, na obusali chikasa on that appointment in Iswa. Why should the committee members of the other side, basically the National Democratic Congress members, no, omubefu, Ura Alexander, afenyu marking, anopemi mawachi. Yemubi Tawachi, MPP as a political party Tawachi. Leadership style in your constituency, any parliament, you know. Ghana for any. Anyone who could do, stand firm and keep it up. Medini Owu Wahene and Chibuisiako. Kencity Media na 2TV, Oman FM, Ash FM na produce. Yenu aba Nwela Asante atanse anapay na ebimbusa se na owai. Anko South Africa, anko US, ahaya ne no. Afina ne braso say wanti T studio foforo no aso munje den hu. But you know no anope watanse. Ola me watching.
Thank you. Watching then you say yeah, yes. Yeah.
Me watching yeah. Asante ne watu ni twi ya.
Oh no. Yes, please. Yes, I'll definitely learn.
All right. Hope sir, you enjoyed the Christmas.
I feel like I'm the one who has enjoyed the most because I've had quite a long break.
Wow.
And I've had a couple of vacations within the season. So I feel like overall, I'm the one who has enjoyed the most this season.
This season?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And you received a lot of gifts from other people too.
Oh, yes. I wish I could show them to you. But yeah, I got a lot of jewelry though.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
This nice.
Yeah, that's very
This is the first time appearing on the show.
Yes.
After the long year break. So I hope you have a lot to say.
Oh, yes. We have some very juicy ones this morning.
All right. So it's time for entertainment news with our beautiful sister Nwela Asante on the Dialogue Show. So keep watching the 2TV. Now, we are here to serve you better, indeed beyond the limit. Nwela Fire Court 9 ready, and all this man pay.
All right, thank you very much, Owine. And a grateful morning. Welcome to entertainment segment on the dialogue. I know you missed me, but I'm back. And this time around, entertainment segment on the dialogue is going to be bigger and better. We are going to give you more stories and more editions this season. And as you can see, we have a beautiful studio now, so expect nothing but the best. But coming up this morning in my news, Fontana is on Young, Famous, and African. I'm going to give you all the juice and everything happening on the show now. Also, President John Dramani Mahama visited Ebenezer Miracle Worship Center, the Church of Evangelist Prophet Ebenezer Adakwa-Yadom. I'll bring you some news on that as well. And if you follow Twitter, if you're a very huge Twitter fan, you know that recently there has been some kinky wars on their favorites regarding our favorite food. And the kinky wars, I think people like kinky, others dislike it for various reasons. I'll also bring you that. And finally, Donald Trump's inauguration. I'll bring you some news on that as well. Now, we'll be back shortly after the break. Don't go nowhere. Now, Young, Famous, and African is an African reality television series on Netflix starring African stars such as Kanye Imbawu, Annie Macaulay Idibia, Zari Hassan, she is the CEO of Soft Care Products, Annie Diamond Platinums, Andile Incube, Swanky Jerry, Naked DJ, Nadia Nakai, she's one of my favorites on that show, Louise Munyana, Kali Shwa, Tubaba, our very own Fontana, and the latest addition is Inyedona. The show is centered on career development, finding love and reigniting past relationships among well-known media personalities from South Africa, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Uganda, Tanzania, and Ghana. Now, Fontana joined the cast in season 2. However, season 3 has been one of the biggest and the juiciest between the love tension between Fontana and Tanzania's Diamond Platinums is brewing a lot of controversy, and some people feel like Fontana is being too soft, she's being childish and all of that. Others think Diamond Platinums is using her mind for the girl, whatever that is going on. Moreover, the new addition of Unauthorized, a Nigerian chocolate queen, makes things more even spicier. Let's watch what they did in there. All right, that was Diamond Platinums and our very own Fontana, daughter of MP for Jomro. You know, the family has got some juicy things going on and some juicy things behind the veil, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So that was Fontana and Diamond Platinums. That guy is very dangerous. I think he has about 2 kids with Zari in there. And if you like anything controversy, anything juicy, anything spicy, you know where there is wars and all of that, this show is for you. So go watch Young, Famous, and African on Netflix. There we have, this is the season 3, so if you follow, I'm very sure you will be entertained. In my next story, President John Dramani Mahama visited Ebenezer Adakwa-Yadom. That's Opambo, the nation's prophet, as everybody calls him. Now, the current president of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, visited the nation's prophet as his church on Sunday, 19th of January, 2025, for Thanksgiving and God's blessings for his next term as Ghana's president. Also, Opambo went on his knees, clapped our president's hand, and prayed fervently for a successful term in office. Now, we grew up watching Opambo on screens every Saturday, and I feel like he is much more of an entertainer sometimes, because I remember where he told a story once where he was going to buy kelewele. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know that story, where one boy complained and he asked the kelewele woman to give him everything, including the fire, the oil, and everything that the woman had in there, and paid it outright. That was one funny thing he did there. But we love Opambo regardless. Opambo is indeed the nation's prophet. Next, what is your favorite food? I asked what's your favorite. Personally, because I'm Ashanti, or not because I'm Ashanti, but because I'm Ashanti, my favorite food is fufu with light soup. Usually, I like to go with goat meat and tilapia. Yes, that combination slaps so hard. So, but in Accra here, I think we have a lot of people whose favorite is kenke. Now, kenke as a staple food is sometimes, I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes it's hard to swallow. I'm not going to lie, it's hard to swallow. So it has become a debate. People love the kenke, others think that you need a lot of accoutrements or instruments, whatever they call it. So we have this popular kenke joint in Jamestown. Personally, I've been there and it's worth the hype. Now, you buy kenke, you have fish, you add fish to it, you add sausages, you add turkey tails, you add corned beef, you add avocado. They give you a whole lot of things to go with the kenke. So if you can afford it, you go in for it. Other thing is kenke is sour. No matter what you add to it, kenke is not good. It doesn't taste well. It doesn't taste good. I beg to differ, though. I beg to differ because I've been at that James, but I'm not promoting them right now. But that is the spot to get correct kenke. So I feel like those who hate on kenke for no reason are just hating. They're just hating. So kenke is good, especially with the instruments as well, especially with all the other instruments that I mentioned. I don't know if I should call them ingredients. I don't want to call them ingredients, so it sounds so simple. So let's call them accoutrements or instruments, or whatever means that you want to call it. So that's all for the kenke. Well, I support kenke regardless. Whatever happens, I support kenke. Even though my favorite is fufu, I do still support kenke. And finally, let's come to the Donald Trump's inauguration. Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States of America at the Capitol Rotunda. And guess who is the happiest man in the world right now? Now, not the president himself, but CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and X, formerly known as Twitter, Elon Musk. Let's watch his reaction at the inauguration.
Yes! This is what victory feels like. Yeah! Yes! This is what victory feels like. Yeah!
Now, Elon Musk has to be the most happiest person on the planet right now because he's kind of winning in every sector of his life. His business is booming. He's trying to colonize Mars and all of that. Now, Tesla is also booming, and SpaceX is doing amazing. And Twitter is one of the biggest platforms in the world right now for free speech. You can say whatever, anytime, any day on that platform. Also, there were musical performances by Carrie Underwood. If it doesn't ring your bell, remember Jesus Take the Wheel? I'm not going to try to impersonate that right now. My voice sucks. But anyways, that is Carrie Underwood, who performed at the inauguration yesterday. And before that, at the final Thanksgiving rally, there were performances by Snoop Doggy Dogg and Rick Ross. Now, that's my man right there. He can never go wrong. Now, thank you very much for watching. That's all for entertainment segments on The Dialogue this morning. It's going to be bigger and better, like I promised. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. The Dialogue is still in session.
All right, Ebeda Inuaba, Nuela Santiase, or the energy cashier, the entertainment industry, no or the but Dokono, the Kinkino, Unya pork, Kanhua, that's a fat. Tea, and your Dokono keke. So, Unya red fish kakra, or she talk kakra, meko jene kakra na the pork waswa that bia me program here and me program kra maker yeah sorry for 21 days prayer and fasting it's easy. Well yera hari na drusu ne yera Alexander Afenyo marking medical catcher dada said the Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin, the member of Parliament for the people of Elfutu in the Central Region. The Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin, the MP for the good people of Elfutu constituency in the Central Region. The former majority leader, now the minority leader. He is very strong, very vocal, very vibrant, energetic gentleman, and very active and very articulate in terms of speaking on the floor of Parliament. But NYMPs ni be tituni NDC manuma me real way. Say Argentina Afenyo akọ country. Obra ye toto yiro Haruna Idrusu. Yebusebusa yeah as minister designate for education. Enka emran ho enka hyehyɛ no ho. Hey, ebusuafo na arehu me rehu yo. Hey, Tibroni kasa no. Ukasa wo parliament dia da bi. Eno nti ne yeti ba bi ati. But mama hwe video no na yematie phone TV. Na chirechire ni abetra si de wa chiretwi kasa ache. Wa chirade pa we opani na onim se ne twi kasa ye ka no. Wa che yenim ba bi ko sua firi no. Se me na no. Da bi sua nyoma pi efiri ne nchen. The former assemblyman for Bomso Kukubi electoral area. Oko one term, unyamoto as S. Gracia, and unya 1,000 cities. Kwaku and Chibu Siakon. I am manachi, Namfa video no, a manakwaba. I'm watching, what is it?
Ya na kofi.
Nana minute.
Send your petty no.
I want for some how, Emma me how, as some make an intro. Then make a beer no crack. Only assembly mother.
No crack.
Mo, uncha dear.
Machadi ache.
Enti boni bedu. Se me de won samana ne wabodi ne waye ma. O sa me de di ma. Bible say fa di ma, ye ni di sent wo ya pani.
Yo.
Enti waye pani mo de o sa me ma nya ahobrase ma wi no adome me. I go assembly election and I come out 1,000 Ghana 4 years. No akwa ye ho poster na poster no bo poster now yeah that TV no so anchor for when okay boa okay okwa assembly no be boka getting to 10,000
yes
but we nyina ye mamoto and 1,000 cities to boka
say 1,000 nyina na ba me nsam say tax
say 1,000 na chin so as tax
say a tax expert wa
nto omo
ye fancy to 10%
that's 100 cities every 1,000
me say your constitution
and ya bo abra usu
ye constitution no allowance sitting allowance na ye de ma wo no
assembly member for
ye sign till tax
the man allowance
Sata near my 100 cities you take tax 10 cities no nya 90 Ghana na be kana fe na wo kanu
ti kwa da ko di assembly man
when we say obi wo ho a obi wiase no o watenka se obesom Enti assembly adwuma no ana se okopre mpuntu kura de kwa kofisa se mo so aka se mene won kan wa hu mene assembly member na me prese assume bomso ene abem hwepiase e beti e hu afikade hu esan se asisi no doso dodo mpuntu e beba ye papa bi e be ma mpuntu o mpatem akọ nanim no o de betena kade enkonko kan Enti me de tore bia me kwa assembly me kama dwen se de etie. What you say? Me say do ba bi kura no na e presiding. obi lobby me se men to aba ma no o say na an competitor no nso fi akura e ben no ase oka ne ono tikede no ka chem so ono abo se wonim se ye de aba no ye kwayi ba bia we firi no se bia obi abakede ha ne ye hwehwe no adabe no obi fini krom obaba beduru ha enam ka chem se onipa bone ene mu ene na hwafo abato de mu hia na emum no se obi fi ho ebe ye pani de eno de mo mpɛ ho me ka chem straight se ne wa kan ti aba no kwa me ntoma me ma no hunu se me vote de he should count it out.
Well, assembly members mo bre.
That's why ni mo. Ebi no no abo na ye ne de no aka ne ti ato ne kon.
Uko aselo mo fro no abo no. Omo
me won se me kira ade enso me krum.
Nti teacher na.
Enti oduru ho a o teacher ntwi. Eno a.
Ne se sa picture bi ana no bi ye hu enu. E wo krum na o kira de.
Ye be newspaper review na se.
Just say say sample you ma oni honorable Dex. There be obebe bia sample you be yi. There be obebe bia.
Ene me pa ya mo dateche no wa ma me afiri.
There be umfria. Honorable Dexon Entwibu Esiakon as an assemblyman for Bomso Kukubi electoral area. #5 aseho. It's not that yo.
Ane.
And I did win the election. Ready ya go bo.
It's go for the picture na de to so. Me ye ne nkran ha. Ene car me boy ye.
Na picture no kran so me sa wo ho asem. Because that time na we tina fu.
And you mo na wa no. And me catch you say me fi so Nyankopon bo me be wi ase. You mo e bi kan me tinyin da. Yes.
But Sabrande na we abrante.
And area my akokora. Send your person kan no.
Headline na da no. Remember 135 billion debt hangs over road sector. Minister designate reviews. Kwame governs Abuja. And Canada they na muntu na mu yi akwan na aka no. They beba ho. But justice may hear some for new and about newspapers in so Adaroma. Yentia Haruna Drusu ne unia penny afutu. Bibia koso amani anye ho. O say adent na afutu mrahye bedwani akoka twi. Ewo vet no ase. Yentia video imra.
And crying for now, what?
Mate, Cantonese, baby.
Chairman,
Mr. Chairman, that's not allowed by our rules. Mr. Chairman,
because
Mr. Chairman,
I tried the tree with you because on your CV. Oh, colleague, on his CV, we are not done. Chairman, these your friends.
Please go ahead and address the chair.
Chairman, thank you. Honorable Aaron Edrisu, Pacho, why an MP in Fiesane?
I bet it's 20 years in there.
Very well. So those are you've passed. Because Honorable nominee, you say on your CV that you speak English, Dagbani, Hausa, and Twi.
That's true.
I am thus far impressed with your Twi. I'm sure that there is a Southern inspiration.
That's Parliament House. Parliament House. My wife, Mary, Safwa Yeboah.
Oh, very well.
Sometimes when I'm coming out, I don't know about church, me say, Chino, Messia, Namin Bowadin, Namin Kanaye.
So, Chair, you have disclosed that Madam has inspired you with a tree. That's great. So, Chair, I want to know from the nominee whether or not he benefited from free education.
I did coming from Northern Ghana at the time. I attended Kulukul School through Bagabaga JSS, through Tamale Secondary School and Navan School, and education was generally free for that part of our country.
In crying for now, what?
Meti Canton.
All right. Okay. Teacher.
Kofi.
Obra Wakachi Kasa, our vet Nasan. O tu hu de course
Ane
enye se kan kasa sa a wodu medina sia na
efa bi mene minority leader eya adwene efa bi nso mene ne ana ono nso ka se that is not the rule of the game no efa bi nso mene ne ya adwene
okay
any saying Ghana has a official language
English.
English. A honor no. Program omo ye no and someone omo bisa no a official language and no more use.
Okay.
What you say? It is a obemu say that is not the official answer, that is not the rule of the game one. A fabi menene yagene.
Okay.
A fabi amene honorable Apanyo marking a yagdring and nese. Ohwe ni CV no so
good
and also ne mame so no hwe
so titwi na
ahai na hu se majority na your madwene se enkofo a yabo mudin se nominees ni nyina no they are going to protect them or say oka brofo oka twi oka hausa ene ade won se okọ university ne ade a ebi wa ya ma wo ye French kakra nya say bia wo besua French na sua tepa na mo muhie obi a ono so kan French kasa oh good morning etesen ane sa ne ma no ebe ye komo na ma na otimi ni nipa na atumi abeden abenya ayonkofa ye nhye wo chenchen nti so nipa no CV so no o say o ka brofo o ka twi o ka dagbani o ka hausa na bia odi obisa no ba ko mi ni se na
enfumso
questions bi a obebisa no ekoye twi kasa
okay
hwe empanimfo ba ko mo man yi mo yemra se bedwafo a me bu wo mo ba ko ayo na bo Haruna Idrisu
okay
oni obi ya eko amanyo no sa na me madwene onka kasa fin so obuni ho ba. And when we say otu aso bisa no honorable Apanyo marking e sha ase bisa no o can be me ye serious but to share the aggressiveness the other person the bear mu Mr. Chairman that is not any ne say the Ghana ye kasa na your official language ke your medical doctors be brave your lawyers be brave your teachers be brave your farmers be brave and ne who are ye we be brave enuane a ye de chemicals egu so no fi so kuani ni bi wo ha abede woni mo kan dan so ye kuani enti eduro no se so ode bonsu ai ma negum a otumi fa mienu mi hensa ontumi nkenkan enti se ko ba se ye kwafo no be brave ho a otumi kan ne krom kasa se ye twi se ye gan otumi kan nanso enti me de mi hu enfumso ni bebre e famienu no nyina no mi hu no se ni obi ye bia mi ko de no o kan o criticize honorable Apanyo marking no I say he wanted him to use the official language and I went to see bi so no or say meti we di obi sa ba ko mienu bia enfumso obi ni ho because ya project foreign enema eno ne de ye e wo Ghana hai okwa sori kwa no bi di ukurum kasa yetwi ye nkran ebom paya o feel sen obi de brofo bom paya men kasa nyewu ya na nsu hu ne
se me kwa sori kwa na ye to brofo no bibira na ma ye di no kra ba ko pe because you go a me nim to
enya ne to okra no won said
aside me nim to no me tut me krom kasa na who says me I'm in the spirit.
Kofisa me catch us elective tree me SS elective tree question susutire no essay no ne ka ne sa no asem a question ba ni say tire announce sem bia what pen say review of a book or whatever wenim Dr. Paul Bobo nyom konkonsen ya dawson sa story na one announce sem mu no owansane
yes I don't know
any atrocious story
I don't know
and na me tire because adwene dada
Kwaku yava no konko nti minority leader ranking on our appointment committee, era, the leadership, and Eduma, what chair or not demonstrating BBC no. I mean, test it a brand and he say, you watch all the CV, no?
Yes.
And only do one dance here. I mean, so he say, I'm pa what tier. And now on tier. And I think it's a no. Why are dear?
Yes.
Or say a bon wabaso. This is dialogue show. But you have on now. Obuasi asemno, obuasi. Obuasi. Sisi ade. That obuasi enra. And I'm a quarter says I say parliament. Na parliament constituency ba parliament, parliament ba ko ho na emu nipa ewu no. Na parliament o matete obuase no, mu ye true asem. Esi gang, I say gang, but tomato di parliament. To obuase no, ye ni all parliament o Ghana ho nkran no, omo so omo parliament o. But omo speaker, esi ba ko omo speaker wu. To omo etu kan no, ba ko ye so speaker of parliament. Oh obuase. My enkanche obi a odi shete obuase a oye NDC ni say despite bibia MPP NDC omu nyina nipa eyamanu okuo no obi a edom enti we wadwen say odi oye NDC ni waban na abantu be di atutu asema wan hwe ni ya etu be kan I obi ka say we di aduro na ntwiase aduro zo ye twe wase a well odi enfa de obon krata no mu enkomo emra na yemubo nsem papers no de whatever kwaku yenkom
Kofi na ansa mesha se no oboase asem no ewo ho na wo hwe ya enra general manager ekan nsem bi ewo Oman FM in fact it's all over na sem ne se Oman bi abetum pon a investors edom sika obe invest sika ewo Oman no enti yemisa se de oboasefo yi obi ade nisika be show man no hu se one emra sem e woga oman no etesen eba bamba etesen eba se asomdwie etesen enti ne oboasefo yi empanifo bi show mkutupa amomo yi men sentwe ni bi a ono de wi show ba onim nya nadwene ni so onim nya nsasin obi ya
onim nya nsa bi a
ya oti Ghana ha oye hwe se your mind bi a and I make us asem we hwe fanise honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong na ye mampani e Ghana ha and asabi abrantie eti ni station we didn't samfun si asabi kwame ya chin dada
and we need an action president
what you say kwame ya chin dada
yes
obuasefo ni omo yi honorable Kennedy Agyapong na ye president kade e kura nchi ni waduru ho na mo obeba betomo no mo beti se enokure suku empepa jimi school ere empepa jimi what you say obi o akọ school akọ okuta PhD ni whatever na ade no se be o ye ne den anse be wadimi what you say
ja kompra ko ye mampani a sanse nhunu we pa sense nhunu we
se kanajo no anse trotro na obefo ko akọ no obefo trotro akwachi omo what you say anka Captain Smart no yote wa wo ye
kawa oda kra asesa
wa mechi so obeye obibi aso obeku de emra
no obema de adwuma
na ko bebi za se wadwuma na wo ye no ehon mra ni sei owura fi se obi insight obi mo mindful for us ntokwa obi journalist no mo asema wo
and this thing he has been saying wakapa
what you say
o man be ba no man be yi am
that is why me de bi America say 2028 e ba no me gidi say
enya action
president but oye ba ko pe
Ken ohene Agyapong
ewo Ghana ha na yen hwa de na nka gbogboroshi ya
gofo kotwa dia tu
dabi jenefo na sia ba okofi enti research no
jenefo no
wo de American yen ko ne yen ko hwe
wo bra ye to abawie 2020 na ye hye market platform yi aso na me yura compare continency e no ma warning say omo hye market oni mu nyina ti obodi boy yura John Mahama na we president ni new Ibrahim say so mu nima ano mo pa mo san kwahye market foforo bi o you feel mo kwakodu e free ho fine na me say hey
so ahun enti baby a Kofi baby o man na duru no se Ghana ya mpe wo man pani a
bibia na ni so ya hye
ono no honorable Kennedy Agyapong me de minim se ono se de Ghana kwahye ne nsa afe ba ko a Ghana besesa
na
Ghana besesa
your former director Kenneth say na ono abrochi na otinti Orlando Ghana ne papa na ya honorable
Or can a radio so?
Ah, so no can.
Let's say what radio so I know which
yes. By me papa o, what be overstay immigration for say what from kwan. You know who I am? Okay, kaya says ata mama Ghana da. Kasa me papa de kan Agyapong. And immigration for no friend no. Kiki cause him phone into loudspeaker. Abrante no way. I say keep quiet, let them talk. Yes, immigration officer there no me bana here. So honorable overstay in a yeneka penalty be also $2,000 bill mokika. I say na ne papa say sa ntowai so o say monche no. Monfa police for bem monfa to kataba. Mu wi amon sama ni tua penalty no. E free ho. Kana tu busa zo papa no I say me papa kura no. Mbese me boni di. On fa ni papa di nkoye. Open discipline.
Nanka me say
akompre ko
obo ase na ekoso yi me say nka wo ho anajo se wo ye adwuma
o president banka ensi no akoho
me say anka wo ho na anajo na wa be hunu se wo ye adwuma anajo obe fa trotro na taxi kura be gina ho na wo hwe se wo ye adwuma na se wo nye adwuma na enti me de ba ko fi let's go the Ghanaian Times okay. Story out the picture not so no road to be reintroduced with digitized system. Agboja papa ya bo ni din se obeye oswafo a obehwe akwane akwanten pon so no no o so mo NDC abeye akase route 2 no obesan de aba he say the aka ne say nya nipa na mekọ akotena toll booth no na emumu no digital platform na o de beba on be tu esken nya say driver ni uduru ha na watene wonsa na obi hye boot no no agi sika da bi ebe digital system na be adwuma awo na Kofi o de on time ko kurum enti ekwan ye da ha yi wo hwe Ghanaian Times animu ha ensawem akra ensawem kwantempon no a Kofi baabi o mampani akufo-addo ye ekwan no koduru ni se de tie no enukuri ni efe na emum emfuturo a ewo so no ahomete ahomete enti omam ye kwan no eto da bi esom di ensuo mtai di ensuo pete so de nanso ba bi omo ankasa ye adwuma no enom di ensuo pete na ba bi enkofo omo nye adwuma no de omo empete eho enti o manfo no eche se ne kwan no ba bi ensuo asai pa no enti contractor no hwe na onye bibi ewo ho ena America mampani Donald Trump enra waso aframu asai ema sabe die enra nsem okeke kan ye no enye ketua o mampani a nani abere sei bi ena Ghana ehwehwe na enye de asemo ba sabe enkwade di bone kra wontumi enka enti the obokrata the Ghanaian Times Nea Odeba Nimu and on our back page and also Fair Sky Group to construct 200 megawatt solar plants in Yape Salaga. It's also a war. Aha. It's Kofi. The Ghanaian Times anymore no you buy and no.
Daily Graphic. And I'm the air so. Now over the front page now. And also 135 billion Ghana cedis debt hangs over road sector. Minister designate reviews. Free SHS policy won't be cancelled. Education minister designate maintains. President orders probe into Obuasi mine killings. And also I'm here back page now. I say factor road tolls in roadworthy renewal, engineering experts, and all this has me about. And Volta region to host NAFAG 2026. And also our that's a road toll, no came function roadworthy no. Many adwin. Cause in Kofo Kwakotna toll boot way. See can be so be you come in mobile not toll boot to Akwaku. And we have no taxes bear 8. Not Kaswa toll boot. And to ticket no way no man so plenty of money.
Nanya no ku. Wo my name me yom ticket ma adwadi for ma odwa so.
So be am yom dey. And to road toll no dey. Obi expert be na come. I mean, say the president of the Institution of Engineering Technology, Henry Kojo Boateng, has suggested that the payment of road tolls be factored into the renewal of roadworthy certificates. Menene ya adwen pa. Ti wo koju roadworthy na the road toll no ahye ne ekikabo mu ana ediska na ma no watua. Nti eno nso nsem. Say road sector na kanko eda ho. Kanko eda ho. I will see tua. 135 billion Ghana cedis. Yera Haruna Idrisu, Minister of Education designate, said free SHS no impem. Inti yewe ebi ekwakusi. Kwaku yengwenim.
Okay. Yamde to aso the Chronicle. Say the Chronicle no nkwane de obokrata ni din wo Bible mu. The animu ha no. Or say Dampari probes 2020-24 elections killings. Now, I say 2024. Omo Adam abato so ema ohre won kwano. Ene 2024 then 2020 ni 2024 then no. I share IGP. So when you hwehwemu emfa ho. Enti no eda animu ha. And or say war of nerves in Parliament are here for force to suspend sitting. Nina and he said unmunyam for a henyo marking and or say chairman ura are here for our no or da vetting committee no no or any dom kese no I say almost person we intimidate edom kumano enti na SSA you can't say nebia setting no almost na also because nema majority for no vetting committee no method be a hard or say LGBTQ plus debate. We will preserve our values. Honorable Haruna Idrisu and Odessa Semwe to Eja. Kofi, the new crusading guide and or say Obuasi Mine's death, Mahama Odess probe. And also probe no there. Yaka naneyo. So there be a metaka say Tuade and Yedin, Nanen Kachumono, and Neasem, illegal miners, bridge security perimeter, Ghana Armed Forces, and no war anymore. Okay, Queen Prayer, Queen Mother's fate hangs. As registrar delays case, okay, another almost 7. Eti or say evaluate jura. NDC reject skirt and blouse financiers. You and the more. Okay, government must intensify fight against galamsey. No more baye. That's the more baye. Coalition demands. So say government must intensify fight against galamsey. NDC for no more share. Galamsey yes no boss say omo to aba mo be mo kwan e mo omo aye mining illegal mining no enti say e dey no mo nya biem emfa ho ti Kofi the obonkrata no na e ba adwa so ru na me dey minister no designate for roads and highways no ka say eka o say ahena eka
135 billion Ghana cedis
ena da ho.
Yes.
Opeso chese akufo-addo aban na boto wa na se na ban no kro no na bi da ho.
Aban na ko na se no bi anim se na bi da ho.
Enti se o kan sa se no na yenye ndai.
Se de the human assurance. Nti kana o kan opeso chese.
Ena mi bi sei. O kana o kan no opeso some mo betumi aye ena e de amamo. Se sa kasa no ne ena no Ghana fo atra ho. Enti se kada ho a brana be adwuma. Na akwan ni nyina no ye hwe na
for now the akwan a mampani dada nanado eye no eda ho obi ahu kwan we se mampani dada nanado na aye ti ye kwadu mu so be ye
so enra no ombisa no o se owura agboja kire se akwan na mampani akufo-addo aye ne na ugu so ya we free akonwa so no
ometo aso
de eye ehia emergency no de omobeto aso.
And I'm quite do for them because do for to Abamo.
Na efi ye friends Accra Pokwase ko and Sawam de no aye.
And also Omajato.
Sir, eno minim so omo no beto aso a na emu mo so be ma other contract ni bi. Enti na no more can say job for the boys in the man. Me ba na me say we can say family and friends.
Oh yeah.
Na owura NDC chairman no. Johnson say dun keti aba no. Ono de ono ofri Burkina ana ono no onye family and friends. Bawa Mokcharo se hwan de no.
Mampani wo fase.
Enti ono no ofri hen. And some will why I can coffee. Oh, yeah, to a name no, some will share my catcher. Missy Jenny Forno, a bow almost share Munti, almost Yaba, na there be a mistake. What a tear me on a bonnet, a mao ye fua, a botch name I was suffer. What a tear me on a bonnet, a mao ye fua, a botch name outside, the anno yafun penadi, oh, now my bed cool, young cool, now was a cool now, and no sounds what to come, not traffic, Uma. Was so by yes. Enti aduane bone a NDC for tetema wo ma no botwene omonsa
bi na ekoso oboase no
botwene omonsa amanse no oba ya omo ankunu no ene wadane chemfo oberi wo
na on the Rasmu Baraka kafa the ekoso about oboase no
oka say Captain Smart enu mo asem ene ade eka ho
what
mate yes wo ka Nenen who nsem a ana wate nsem a Captain Smart tena Ghana aka ye.
Afen wate.
Afen wate ana afen wahunu.
Asema bi musu busa no no.
Me bisa ne nra o. Honorable Rasmu Barak. First I know yem person okutwa ye ebedi MP. I mean, ye mi sase. Captain Smart free di mpanyimfo atam ke kan nsem kire mpanyimfo no. Honorable Rasmu Barak. Afen na wate ye. Ana afen dia ka fewo. Enti afei na abeka ho asem na sem okan de no ano no nemu de mimi bi san se afei no Honorable Rasmu Barak wate no hu nsem a Captain Smart e kan ye adwuma ne ye de nko san out here condition na ta wo san gu kon ho kawere mfo wogi a sa me nkora bi mkodi ku kwase pa bi obom so na nyanya mfro wa ne niam a na wu mu na efiom decide say me papa ku kwase me no biem ati ase enti ukoje pa were mfo a what it's here, and a bonnet ma ye funa, a botching ma sakufi.
All right, teacher, Kwaku and Chibu Siako, former teacher, former tree teacher, and former assembly member.
When you say a program of Hannah, Makola be a machina, they would GHS. Or free programs to class and send a message, my name, I mean so free.
Our channel there. How many years ago?
Oh, no, I'm say 2005, 2006, Santa Maria School Complex.
Okay. How child you? That's what child you schools be.
Oh, schools be.
Wow.
21 years ago, my baby. Met me a call.
What child you 21 years?
Met me a sorry.
So this confirms it's 52 years in 1 year.
And there you are, me.
Sorry, quite. Teacher, quite. Chibu from assembly man. Bomusu could be electoral area. Why you radio doing 16 years and what child so 21 years? Munkamum. I don't know answer. Or shall say what you say. Obesi of Aki when you pa. And that's why assembly man and the TF is here. It's home pa. Kwakuna boy ma anopay. Yede the obo and krata and komo. At the everyone may quick break. Abba. Na me ba anopay ene of Aki won komo. Ewa hasi. Na nkomo a yebabedi no me did say ube follow today's discussion na yehu se ne enioma etie medi e de owo ahene entwi bu isiako ti kame ho na nkomo a wofia no intimi ni na onso ebrese mu no yebemo akwanya na wo de wade nkyere aba messages bebre aba on YouTube yebe kinkan some messages ni na stay tuned. I'll be right back after the short break. Esama okaba bio na 2 TV so eni ene benada bosomi a ewo mu aye opepon bosomi ne da etoso aduonu baako mfimpim yenu ne aduonu enum 2025 mu na ye wo no na ye kɔ yenima ne sa January no de aya on tan contem nanso ye ya yi ni firi hope na kwan mu ada ho abosomi aka no etoto aso sa ukɔ UK a ono na eye amayoko NPP chairman ora Kingsley Adumattah Agyapong of a Kenya friend no yene no nkunwasi anopai watenase ye ba bedi nkomo ye bedi ni bi obo asensem sem asi ka ho ye bedi san nkomo no pa san se de ekoso o man musisi ano ani enyan enipa bi se efri baabi na edu baabi nipa bebre bia bastardize Captain Smart san se ano sem bia wakeka na akofa sa kutupa hye aba amrante no so ayesa MPP so wini aba pen na ebusa se omu wini aba 2016 a omu ba akonya so no omu hyehye nioma omu so bowura Anglo Gold Ashanti ho ana omu kɔ adwumaku bi mu se omu kɔ akɔgye concession ni bia na eyasem sebe mrante na awuo no omu abusua de na mrante ni nyina omu ye nti omu ahu akakaben ne mretu asema na omu di no omu ante na manyukuma na omade hye na edom na nsem bi ni video bi a na edi ahim ewo internet nso no omu ante ana afuto bei ena sa de hye abusuade bom but na omukɔ wo a wawuo sisi a oda ho no ntimi nsɔre bio emehwe tie afuto na de mama bunu se abrante e brawa wonte ho odin ka fa wo mrante sem na ne den no fa ye dwuma gubutom nemum enye akakaben ani keke bia yebehwe going forward party not 2024 2024 election review committee say omo jinsem ebi mo say email address na omode aba no nipa dodo say ne betimi din nsem na fa email eno so questionable say committee no omonye hu bibi party no ko omanim no so mbesa gina omo na so biwa ebi mo say delegate system no should be abolished tan say Sebeni of a cane na ekopre akansi na so of a ke wonimdie a obetimi aye adwuma na oni sika na meme ntimi enye because of me sika ntino a metimi ma each delegate ebi a TV ama ebi fridge ebi kuatwa asate nsase half plot ma each delegate ama odi wini nso call general election walusu sanyo man abeboa se party ni free ho abeboa of amwache
me Joshua Bru na also what you say
awade ho twedi ampon de enkwache ma yete ha kasa nko ade na yadom
de nyama
arakwa me gidi se nkugodie no still adasum
no correct
na efri baabi na yabedu baabi yaudie won kofo mu pa se ye makwan se nkofo nkasa de beti wa yaso manya asam papa but me gidi se mpani se yesunsun kura yijahem nti arehon de beba but going forward no eno man for him party no ye call enim as a party MPP no dey na osusu say also moye
yo me da se anopai ma menchia abusuakuo no nyina ewo ewiase nyina omu ehwe enne na wanso da bia me ba me dia me se me bo abaso oni o team dedication mode atumu ho si wo se mode we ye adwuma de aboa o my Ghana na no ye adwuma di fefe e ofia studio ya na ya betina haya honkan
pa
san mamomu the sacrifice amudi wura mu ni ana montu amutu ye ni nyina ye o man ho adwuma ne bia na adwuma ya fo nso so the be amekase mama money now if you say ye kan ye kan say o man chichire to create job for people to someone sabe to makoma no and this obi opportunity say adwuma kase ti say da ho na mu na monya akonya na mu da no na mu ye adwuma say mo so mu di no kredie e de ye na etimi pagya say ne de bia mo makwa ban mu besimi asan tra e be ko achi yeah no cre abaya ya 2 years yam say so wo hwemu a genuinely maybe mom dey a 3 years back na maka say na there were so many nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtumi ɛtoto na yɛba bɛduru bɛyɛ sɛ June mu hɔ baabi de ba no mehu sɛ na nsakraeɛ bi aba ɛfiri sɛ wohwɛ sɛnea yɛwura Bawumia ɛsi atisi mu no ne ade ne nnipa ɛdi akyirɛ ne mpanimfoɔ a ɔmo nyinaa de ɔmo gye mu ne constituency a ɛkokɔɔyɛ nom ne adeɛ nyinaa na wotumi hu sɛ momentum no akɔ soro.
Okay.
But I think sɛ wohwɛ mu a ɔn sɛ Ghana ha nnipa tumi fa yɛ ho adwene na ɔnka asɛm biara but ne kosɛkosɛ ɛdɛn ɛwɔ ne tirim ɛno nti wohwɛ mu a saa nneɛma no ɛhapenyɛ no na nyɛ later stage no a decision making. Na wotumi sɛ nkɔfoɔ make decision no na akyɛ nti am sɛ fa dodoɔ no sɛnea ɛnɛ woka sɛ yɛyɛ committee a ɛyɛ review committee a ɛkɔkɔhwehwɛ nneɛma mu aba nti sometimes ne kwan sɛ yɛprɛ yɛ ho a yɛbɛkɔ akɔdi ɔmo anim kan na yɛprejudge sɛ ebi a wei na ɛsiiɛ anaa wei na ɛsiiɛ but the fact is no yɛ very, very wide ranges. Some of them are government policies that somehow were very uncomfortable for nipa na ɛwɔ ɔman no mu no. Na adeɛ baako a in fact yɛto aba wie yɛakyi ma hu sɛ sɛ binom kasa kakra ama sɛ yɛbɔ President Akufo-Addo akyi kakra wɔ nneɛma bi mu especially the e-levy. Adeɛ bi a dodoɔ no afei sɛ still a no ɔmo nte ase.
Okay.
But the e-levy at the time I buy personally I think say Nanado yɛ adeɛ ɛfiri sɛ ɔmo antimi amfa e-levy na amma ɛnka the country was going to go bankrupt because ɔmo sɛ ɛto a yɛgyegye wɔ maa wɔ mu no esua ɛna wohwɛ sɛnea wiase no nyinaa was going down. Every single country this particular 2024, which is last year, Obia Luzuye, we incumbent. Obia Luzuye, look at what happened in America, United Kingdom. Yeah, cried during the time before the peak, you know, you changed at some point, I think 2023, oh baby. And I said 22. I'm not very sure she said, Papa. She changed a prime minister's 3 within 3 months. Because those are brutally sometimes, you know, near money Koyana, a press wow, Muse, Gaza crowd, no, or resign. Those are areas that honor your bomb, so Abasokakra. And if within 3 months now, you can have 3 prime ministers. And sana even the no a survival no crano I would me call back to say election was I could lose.
Okay.
And the factors in the doors. Now the Jamaica e-levy assembly say so share that time the turbulence around the world, you know, now a year so huge. So Bekaya even and penning for D Omawe the then finance minister nominee Kukudam Nina Ekeka say Yanko IMF. But the country was completely declining to extend say Yentimi and some recommend Uncle IMF. Now I had ever my problem. Now Oshe IMF Yakoena at the Kuntia conditionalities na so Obekaya IMF ne first time I call IMF ni. Conditionalities are Oshe Yura Mahama time or call IMF now. The conditionalities are the man who affect your man with papa because no more thing because of say na economy no nyina so crack. And so they will have to give you certain conditions won't me kra ntwa ho bia obia no a obekọ abato a yebeka say obetima abegina abontin say mintua nurses training allowance mintua teachers training allowance. So nyina was because of how our country has been mismanaged. And now omukọ no crowd also no crowd or policy credibility. It means amamu no kra ye bu no adwen a ye de bu sabi o your credibility as I say ma ko abonte kra na iden akofo enti yenso ye dia ye ko ye no ko ye say yen sustain yen economy enti wo hwa e-levy came in as a collateral for the country.
Okay.
Enti senke to me say e-levy is omo anji ho chinye or parliament so much and out say na NDC wanted to capitalize in that one to play it down. Say and they saw say if e-levy was to be passed a bit earlier and the country now call IMF. Because that time no nanka e betimi sustain yen nanka yenya yetimi fight your way out amanetimi ya and can call you basa and so over kaya that time was one and almost Sunday and go for Sunday audios at the Babonte people should go and withdraw their when my friends saying investment ibia banks and go for invest me refidia at that one it say obi diska koto bank
bond for no
nya bond back no me refidi no
the DDP for no mo na no ya na the music investment
on ze mo ska bi amutu na mutu mi koto na bi abi kra 6 months na ye ma on fa so bi no collateral but yeah bit makai yeah treasury bill.
Oh, okay.
People were panicking like Bianco in the and
scanner issue.
Yes, until there was that panic button that was pressed, and the banks were going down and down and down and down. At that time, let's see, within 2-3 weeks, a move beyond and the dollar, fast. The country was completely going to collapse.
Okay.
And that was when Nana Adumattah make his decision by because that was the preparation and as it made call IMF no. Good conditionalities you call IMF I say because your mom was you say 3 billion. It's not really to do with the 3 billion no. Scanner there I said that this can be a bit more so my Ghana in terms of the GDP growth, revenue generation, a car. What you say? But above the so was say, I had to say, me quack high dying. Now, medio or wine, I am a guarantor. Say, Dano Crown is a man to me and Chiaka, oh, but Chiaka, and the Yahunipa crowd, Gina Matis any mood do no, or nona, Yashan so did Dan I day. Amame na matimia high na matine mu metria kakra and the when I'm defaulting then they look back to the person or guarantee mama say ABS sense so sana IMF atie and when your investors confidence are going down no sinking then the IMF comes in no mono do makuku ahoden abetare wachi the moment the investors see say sana tie no then ubon say after now confidence as back gradually. Now, if you start to say, then before that, as a worker, IMF, because of say, all the business engagement, any if as investors in any businesses around the globe, is going down, people are pulling out. Even companies, because and that is when a Koban say so. MPC demand they say,
okay.
But between that line, the assurance there was made the BS people might not in full agreement with me, but Nanado took a bullet for the country. Because can you imagine, say, President Otia Kunyaso, not the whole country around the globe, even Ghana for a woman, and even the investors was also looking to see, say, I didn't think any person was with there. Chinchina, I see you if you want to be for that time. You had the share IMF more koye ni mo ankita udina konkai ama akabia be udimbe few weeks na ankayet mi ade achieve na also achieve, and the whole world was going against the president. Say change nipa na odi animu na what me dey move a free baby e dey yakodru baby akaka krabi na yakositire. The moment you do that, even say okwa bank kra bosia They do credit check on you to make sure say who say any pakrono krano who need never be one who default no money they background check in terms of credibility, criminal issues near the United States. So ko yi ni pani for na do be for about pay. A fair na sa checks ni never sa be sha CBM. I was saying the pakrona all di anymore because IMF will not just say bia or minor what you in China or the way abanti and they engage direct. How do we know the person? All these things are going to take maybe at least a contempt grana, I see him fast track a grana. One way do 2 or 3 weeks or 5 weeks. About this time now process is now more common. Ama or minor sinking the mine or minor bankrupt. Utumu say a completely lower one way I walk bankrupt and back. And then another be sorry, including on one MPs about over 80. I said, no, je papa ni free ho. Or wine can cray. The beer yamino me and we could have bargained to say, Becca say, back down. Nayade, yes, I didn't just to please them. But then the end results will be disaster.
Yeah.
What did they make us say? And Nanado took that particular decision, stand alone, and make sure, say, no. Yes, I do, yeah, but these are issues that you cannot also come out to communicate to the people. So, a backroom negotiation, and near man, a costo, near me, so critical to extend. I said, yeah, country the lifeline. I said, yeah, says, yeah, no intensive care. Now, as I said, doctors, a woman in China, yeah, show now for ye distract women say they should come to you near my sister with minimum assume near Dena. Who ye for say doctor or no ye will be a wine engage ya wakun and you say wash your bedroom pempers will be the nim deal audition from and that is how it was. It mean I will always praise Nanado in terms of that particular part. But a command the whom by year the whole country will be here. Wine it has my mechanic power. It would mean say people were so upset, angry with this man say or ye so much of say ontie asem. But you see, baby, your man will do this. Say Nana do ye mistake. You forget free wa. And ka baby a jina by this time. And ka you Ramama Mukraken, you makono class on Baba Bejina, so Bejina. Abeshaw Mawizu. We did our best. Nanado, I salute you for taking such a decision because that is what leadership is about. Because the moment the pressure comes and everyone is against you and you have to make life and death business in your country. Now to me making now getting a writer. And Nanado said, I can see the light at the end of that tunnel. And that's the reason why he took that decision. But it went all along a way to affect us as your electoral your friend is saying fortune. Now make an automacy. A boo even MPP for one kasa ye members in the crown. Do na bamu buye. Se papa na so din. Enti na SSA he dey. Yan na so kon abi so. A boo nipa bebra be ka ho pa. It's a particular part I can't be because of Euroforiata sensitivity around it. NDC for the pedals right from the beginning of that administration. And my talk of us around the yes, family and friends, and to that critical point, say be as an or you be onion who pan and can go for near meretisenia or money brain so say onion free on. But one to make them free on. Now, pass you free more, you think I am a fast ampa. Now, your credibility call high. Now, to move ampa, business investment investors are coming into the country. The economic, we say, fundamentals, starting gradually is coming back. And then you hand you over to even NDC. Look at how much GDP growth I could do. It's 7.2% near handover at their mom. All the economic indicators, kakran, and sorry, anka airbasro. Nina, that decision Nanado eteki. Maybe I feel say the posterity will judge him right. Right. All right. But generally, one factor, a call against Yankasa, including the whole country.
I want to come back. Say, looking at Mampenino Tiki, SAR steps, and then share growth rates are wager to.
Yeah.
indicators, but ordinary Ghanaian also who say papa na edin who see also oye.
Yeah.
But oma propaganda ni di no so ema abano na ye mu akosi nchen.
Yeah.
Ene dia ban foforo aba. Ye ko enim no obi beka say o say du ba bi na nkofo no de sa propaganda no ene sika cheche na ba o say party MPP for mo so mu ye bi ana kwa be no mbes asoso anema ya no.
Are you talking about say
Ekotoaba?
Now, I am completely against it. I have been in a position for a very long time. I don't condone to that. It is completely out of order. Makasa against this for a long time. A good party no crumple anymore to extend say how say Ekotoaba? Na obitimi ko tam TV. Edimo obi se media ma na Ekotoaba. Obi akofa a fridge e dia mo obi koto abama me na nipa no na omo no anya fridge ni bi omo nya TV no
Omo so nya dey
omo no tenchen wenum kakra bi no akọ decide even nipa kra bi a omo no kra mpe and dia mo. So in this scenario no, what do you expect is uncle for now omo no ebeba beto the large part of election no omo beto abeyi parliamentaries parliamentary candidates na do maba amoma be akọ parliament amai omom beba beyi first flag bearer no e dey abeyi no as president and na be di akire e dey amai amoma bebu omai no eno koye somehow no ase mo buo mo kwasea what you say abrochire genuinely and ade ba ko medin ya yenduru ho e wo Ghana hade but just any part of crowd who could crowd only one mountain chain, only muno or brutally. I'm being honest. You can only see them on TV near the but Obama. Because in some or more canon, you are listening to it. You're just following their sense of direction. What policies do they have? And Nobama won't say or mine that you know and only dear him. But I don't blame us because share I want say see a bowl baby, but me for free on income to be answer. Or might be a leadership. What you man say, but on mine for a buying security wise. That's the first point. Security. But how do you manage your security? Say it me effective. Your economy have to be on top because we can have the about mine buy. Then you come to employment, creation of jobs because senipa to my na onye juma. The other banner and only the because say nipa to no onye juma bruchi ntia nipa no do na ntimi the politics net obi okra says on follow politics but still obeto aba because obi or support no all call our bunny the crowd tea on the phone so kakrani ade now they call the juma no they but only adaje crumple and now the ide akwa ye say oh I just say obi abremi bibi and sana makoto aba dia mano but look at how many people are say be omo nya juma wo mawe I don't know sometimes your name I say if you look at the direction of two political party here but direction so much of thinking about country the structures and the fundamentals and the systems structure etimaya kama na etimia create jobs etimia entrepreneurship create adwena esese etimidie ankronkro nyuma na ebetimi because enyuma ye enemu ha ye work in Agyapong na dia mebo nipa bakufo hwe nipa mugu ha no mamu ye adwuma free so de ba form ene ade you could see say na kwaba mu atre. That is how Abucheche and buying a fun nipa or jumum. And I call to say
private sector, no?
Yeah, private sector. You encourage the private sector to like some people like me are very fair, okay? People like Ibrahim Mahama, people like Yura, Agyapong, people like Osekwame Despite, Lumuni, Penifoyan, Yura, Papa Nota, none over time, friends, Kennedy upon them. Honorable Canada for your buy. Otibus. No, these are the people you encourage, empowered. People like McDonald's. Yeah? And I always say, as I say about ya Ghana buying, yet me selecting this type of people. Now yet me some sort of a support to be a collateral be now a big crana loans be billions and billions be from international level. Now on job creation people. It should not be a burden for the government. We need the answer or create a enable environment for people to thrive. Me a year Jumana and Pa, Sabi Yumcras, Yenumni, in Fuakasia, industrial farmers, you need to get to that point. And no MPP, a yard deal.
Okay.
But yeah, deal, Jamamin Casimich or wine. What was the MPP? So Washa, yeah, by Yuma, a year to say, yet it's or minor and part to say as a set, even institutions in very strong, they are very effective, not challenging. Na bribery no money adi nyina free system no sa de mani nyina sa akotia man kofoto obetia because we on wa the bribe sa this system say bana ye ka bibi digitalization no money ade onpe eti no kra na ye adwuma pa na ye transforming on mine no e sa to obetia ye na ye sa de ho ba jimna ye mu ade kakra na ye frɛ wa ho mfa ne ade so ni nyina kikabo mu adan you become 100% almost loser. So what I say, but se Ghana for me of a cable yard. As I see it, me share Sapomusu. Now you share and pa one pa President Kofoase when we run feed that. You rock for say. Some people ba bemua and puntukai ba. And ya could yencheni united as some sa. Na ye to gum ama sabi nipa wo man no mu no ase obi ho ton kakra enti ye jagum kalamse ayen sen yentu yenye wei yen se wo man no na ubohu se wo ye no no nim de ba wo say economy no fundamentals na e ma wo ho de ne ma utimi de ye adwuma no you are destroying that fundamentals it will be popular to the people. Okay. But in the long term the people are losers. They are the losers. So one people bar, who say, "Oh, minor economic fundamentals now, as I said, more minor to be calling him in the long term." Who say, "And no fapim no, oh, see a head in the Ahuchaba." Now there be an who say, "Yeah, Babano, Nampa, when you not say na Atutoguma, na free acquired to say Diana Buato form, and to buy so on our page of Diana Sadisio." That is why your systems of elections and money has been compromised because many people are not working in this country. Job creation orientation, as I said, now ampa about me sink it say planting for food and jobs, one district, one factory. Nina was a foundation in the long term. Baby, your results will be yielding a honanka and then yasa terminating about how do we continue this particular path? Is where we have to be focused. Now, in terms of Abato and Yakutua Skadiaman Conformity, genuinely, and Perivoya, your two almost Mukako Yadumay, me, the Biaman Pipe, say they should not consider anybody. They should do it to the best of their ability, and then the leadership also have to have that boldness to implement the recommendation of the because yes. If we compromise it, and I'm being honest, if the leadership compromising,
one factor I did about Conco for cancer. I say nano you have a K video a trend there. No one could draw a canocre. But as a party, no, so be yadi of a Kenya yadia. Nenya intimate sink.
Share video never about it. No mamma Casimiro. Genuinely, I was so angry.
I know.
Okay. Also, because about less than 3 days, me frampening for party munina unimadecro. There was just a DBA and mechanic filiation.
Okay.
Mechanic filiation. Now, when I'm a palm, second year influencer.
Okay.
Obi from me for South Africa. I'm not a international conference no. You're back, I'm a cool UK. There 2-3 months, and then you are frame. And I'll catch them is over key. What would you man and now danko akufo-addo near Rabumbiayan? Free senior high school. Send young for more booming at any near akoko so no. Moon a bedroom best 1 month. I'm have a 2 banana. Munya walk, regional walk, Obian, region beyond Yenedy. Now, young for placards near the Encase. Your quack da, Nanado Dankwa akufo-addo, any Europe for free senior high school. Now, intimate encouraging call for intimate reminder now, intimate for omoni siso and passe, Adiana ye Juma, Nebetma ye Juma. Okay? Eti me bo pani bia man yemi monidi. And I'm going to home come. And I'll catch them say a good idea. That was about 6 months to the election. And I'm in the Pakroni is uncommon. And the Abashania, your word, Mampana, ya factory in. Okay, so tell me free you can buy. The memes of Baby Drew October, no, I said early November, Mubako. I don't know, for some reason, me everybody say here to money and nominate Koba be a corny, a day, how affiliate of a transfer presented a credit scoring a year near education idea. It's winning. I come there 2 weeks, you know. And now the answer back to me, say, no, I didn't wait yet. And so we need to find a way
to do it. Okay.
It wouldn't my dear happy. Mikrama Jesa click even the regional one, no, yan consistency. Yan consistency level. It is that consistency level, no. Every single consistency that I'm not coming to is once middle of the week to the Sunday of the following Saturday at Adumattah. And that was when I now started sending me free and go for from the Monday, no. To be fair, my friend Penifuna. Well, I can also understand them. Meantime, blame be too much.
Now from
now, yeah, because of election, you know, people be busy. But at least when somebody is calling you almost like 3, 4, 5, and that day, you know, I could have 2 or 3 days. It says that there's something wrong, and for that matter, me to me. Now for cake, I can tell young people you can say. What did they make us say? It say if MPP UK every now young far. Is that you be on from Brown? Be over. And I'm one. I was so frustrated. Say and that day now, you call here electric window. In fact, because Kabu even vice president assume, but why you busy that 1 month here? Assembly you got that time no your pressure or platforms or your program the nuclear now. Eti me Kabu na so ketu me say definitely on kai crap. Eti Wednesday as a Thursday, and me da one mama sorry no pana na bibi e ka tell me say me voice note because my phone you be amfa.
No, send a voice.
And I'm a voice note. 7 minutes voice note. A very critical voice note say, this is some making. Semester. Now I'm penning formers from Unaminiobia. And until the Amisu Sumen Quala, Jimmy Cano, Boko, Abutemu, Unyansemu, Ahubrasiemu, and I'll Pacho, and I'm a dema and penning Funina Makuma, almost Asante Regina. Council of Elders cried here. Thankfully, me do one number to me send the command. And so I think say now conversation air coso. So what I say, it me person me go too much detail of how na is it call no why and frame any idea no there message that even do my can was him that but it was out there. And so the suggestion was this, and I think those are Ghana no. Sometimes the way I'm thinking, no, Sabi, a Tiano, there be a coyesi Casamuntino, Bibia, and if we say a budget wise, and your budget has him. Monsieur Kayan Konya walk 2 hours, Sunday noir. Now, they now watch me Minda. Yakotuaban. Yenya walk every single constituency, 2 hours from about, 6
about free senior high school. Calling the whole constituency near MPP phone kwa obia who say oba anya faso or free senior high school so sorry na basku ko ne ko nyina yankamum na yanko da na na do danko akufo-addo ni
so you are trying in another way to create awareness
of that. Okay. And and you are a Sunday. So because of say Sunday, no, Yamumra, sorry, there be a war Ghana have be because a constituency base 276 for Christ's sake. Now, young Munra, sorry, them wow, Ubenya Quine, Akora, sorry, them wanna obey new opportunities. Oh, Casa, catch almost say. Nanado Danko Akufo-addo ni Yorubomia say, Yamna Madam was say. I was support to Amodia Man for 8 years, ya dear Jumay. Now, you are, Yan Sanson Sra almost say, almost some soya snake. Na omuntimi enfire entwaso the door to door na Yorubomia eka ye say ye be ye no that day should have been, and that is what I said, yam make it that day no fanya door to door nampa if you bia ye momrom ye message ye ni say ye ba na do dan Akufo-addo ni Yorubomia say ye medam wase ye wia ye sam remind wo say omo sa me support you. Walk na ye nkonya platform bia so nko kasa ye nya wie 2 hours work ye nsuo keke no aduane bia kranka
mu bia
ye wie pra bia mu rafie bi mu ye t-shirts ni nyina hye ye na can you imagine the impact
they make
na ebetimi am make around the whole country, and I did said it even on the audio say ye wie and this campaign a good because you know why. Radio stations, TV stations, all local. I am almost support here. It will be 3 days. A Juada, a Juadam, a Benada, Ukuyada, and you could run a memenda. Every single TV radio. And come on, be newspapers, and come on, be the Fauna, a MPP Dinkwani, about the whole week. You are memenda, a twaba. Second year, I'm being honest with you. I'm being very honest with you. Or why? Ebia can impact in the less. Less. And but I had that belief, say, it would have also encouraged the whole country and changed their minds again for them to rally behind us, and we should have won this election. But that is how it went. And that is why I was so angry.
If you hope.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I feel my two say.
So share ya.
I hear videos no fact.
So share ya. Sa walk no. E happy wa kra. The day na satam na me wo kwame dan so. Okay. That day ye final rally. And I'm who flyer say wa bonte say. Yenye walk and fanye thank you. I won't cry. Okay. And you see, some of us, we love this party so much to say, me too is here, and I want to. You see, people are talking about me. What you see in me is what you get. My integrity, my principles in life. Ahubrasia say nipa unya. Says oh don't mind nipa dinu kre. Ade obuoma nipa enya abotre etimi tolerating with people now o value nipa value as I say etimi nipa so ngoma ye. The only reason why we are suffering so much in this country is because we have lessened how we value people. Nipa nipa bi kra o nipa kra we omutan sebe
in Ghana there and the hopa.
But my passion is for the people of this country.
Okay.
That is the reason why you saw that video out there. I am not like that. But no, I in terms of say yanka yadwene, yanka no nukremu, yentufo, yanka adia ye papa, I will do it. Yeah. Irrespective of who you are, I will stand in front of you, not assembly, not disrespectful. But remember when we say adia way and Sasia Yanyama, your papa, Yanyama, your papa, a Kokodro, as I say, Nipas, oh, say, we will be a General, the Mudana, Enya, I can bony the whole team. Now, we are make us a class, a crabia, Adiana Maka, Binum by what you say, a Koya Kran, a year, Cacasia, a year of a cane and Tiba Barbatos won't cry. Now, you see, what will you be free back?
But what say one of a K and I know didn't come on. Nina is about MPP lose or lose no. They lost miserably because 2024 election we dear in Kugo Nankabeba per the Juma and akufo-addo moye no expectation and tisabat you know a happen is ya mrashibe dwa konya na no me call parliament ko shia Kenel da moamo Jama North MP penifon bi o say o wa hene I mean kan krenchel 88 pe nkofo de umpeso mo yebe umbe umpeso basi yenso ye de ne din bi but me dia say konwa oha ene akiri ya benya de wotwe but enya abadsa
Yeah.
Nti be they going forward sa hobrase bi no say ebre ho asese ne wo kan sa kasa de bi ofa ke de say wo de enya se bi ene wo na tia wo firi akwantum ba ifi ha de wo akwantum e was happy but I don't know why it's a position be ni pebi nsema na osu no obansa eni bebi da trafi ha but omunya di brand we no sending message cross up any echina brabe tra dwumadie so na adwuma ban no age hye wo nsa wo office no waya koduru no bebo ho mane oma ube wan so te station omo kaborofo ekrom ha so nipa e kaborofo no omo yesai ntu nya da je ncheche nsem mu emfa mankofo enti ni nyina na ma party no abeduwe ye kwa enim enya ase awie going forward behwe de kwa kusi na megidi se party bi sua lesson bi o is almost started polling station election bi o constituency executive elections regional elections near Sako national and Sana flag bearer in the year 2026. Delegate system, and any bakotana kasa say it should be abolished. Send a worker. Would you say Kwabes on a party in Faso? And for you are candy for
genuinely, Comodiana Koye Bebre. And I think that Dudwana Baby Mujina say, Yambium no be unto Abanibi. Nina, and Peninfono, Sisiana Macase. And Penifona, you say, Omon Concoy review. No. Se party we, a becon and imbimu, Sancon and imbimu, Ejinamusu. Or why as my mechanic near pa. Se party we, a bet me as sorry, Jinan and Aswampa. Now a move forward. Ejina, sa review committee. Omojuma pa. Omo nye obia favor. Na omo kokase. Ye kokata niema bi so na ye jabi
na ye ntunta ba akufo achi no sa ne o ma no
de make carrot ase say ye an overhaul of this party's structure,
okay,
because say yetimi enya sa decision na omo ya take isi ya no say yetimi nya no right and power that will also influence the leadership ye benya e national. What did they mention? Because the leadership of Ibenya are national. How bold they are, how they will tell it as it is, how our Moses would any DNA buo, Abema, Nipanumna, or more from. No much Myanmar, Yenya structure now, a yet national, region, constituency, electoral area, and polling station.
Okay.
At Mianya, effector, Utumuze. That chain of command, and none of me who say, according to the election, maybe I make Coco, no money, Adena, and even the external branches nearby, and do one moon, panum bin coma, or money, moon bin mudino. And you might be breaking, especially power, police stations. The connection between the electoral area and the polling station was not working. Nyame cannot say because nipa bi okra na ofrabroche na bai o sika kakra also person onya even nkofo bi kra di nanim from the local level no na bi kra yen kofa nkofo mfifie na yen fo mu nkoto aba o mu ntimi afford to so obekwa akoto aba no kra na they don't even have the people o so ya ba ya beti ya hugu no. These are nyama bi are happy ya. There was no any connection between that level, no. From that, due to constituency, electoral area, going to the polling station. Say a polling station be only 5.
Yeah.
Electoral area, look at the numbers all, and ever connected to the constituency. Now I call region. So then national. So what was the work? But in line of service, what was done by the national executive going down to the region? Then what was the connection between the region and constituency? What was connection between the constituency to electoral area and the polling station? And I am hoping, sir, we pay more attention on that particular side than that blame game now. And no yet the reason for what we are talking about.
All right.
And I think it cuts across the whole country. Every single constituency almost suffered on that particular part of the work that was supposed to be done.
All right. So mama na menkan o man fadwe nchire kakra. Overke ena ene no edin komo ewofia. Na 2TV so ni the dialogue ena ohwe anopai e de free. Doris Nkrumah say, good morning Owohene and your team or your say Nana 24 on so anopai Oheneba Adumattah say Owohene, now you see how I personally used to say Ghana, we are still in slavery. How can we be proud of English language and ignore our mother language? From UK, NOD free. Nana Ama Ashanti will say, hello, good morning at 2TV. Say, please like and subscribe. Wise man Boadu, as we the youth of Ghana are waiting for our future president. #Ken and on other can Winnie Agyapong. Morning, Kofi. How are you doing today? Hope all is well by God's grace. God wants good things for us, and all we have to do is to stay focused in the Lord. Thank you, son, for your empowering words. Be gentle with Kwekwenchi. Eunice Fosuya says, good morning, Wine and Mr. Entry. Watching live from Seoul to Accra. You guys are doing a great job for Mother Ghana. Keep it up. And all the Abba. Lillian Minta, was it Ken 2028? Ken or the Baby Biri. Collins Owusu, was it Kennedy, our hope for 2028? Nana Tay, was it good morning? I am watching you. Okay, until you see all the messages are on the screen here. And they are project, I'm scrolling course, mommy. He said the studio had it. International standard. Okay, we need a champion. Also, okay. Nana says, good morning, I'm watching you from the UK. Your guest is incredible. He has explained his point so brilliantly. And I salute him. Samuel Junior Amwa. #start TVET from the GHS level. Kwame Nyan. Can we trust? We need a champion again. Welcome back, Sister Kusiano Pesocho. You look so refreshing. We thank God for your life. Keep up the good work. Any political party that chooses a Muslim to be a flag bearer in Ghana is not genuinely vying for power. You rejected the majority of Christians for the position, but you were expecting their vote. Ali Barcelona, he didn't know. 2028 still no can, no vote. Asa, well, that's it. That's about that's Felix Upon. Well, but that's it. For such message. Over a cabessimano, it do. But remember, I take for Mrem Kaka, me fa for be num bipe. Justice, and I did them 0240550899. Chance me sa fa for nibi. Na on kabibi kakra on obuase de nvensi. Nipa ewu ne mampani ebi mu se wan condemn asem na mu mo se yenhwem instead of him to condemn it. 0240550899. Also betimi adjoin nkoma yidi na pa. Bi dey owo ahene entwibu esiakon. Hello, ofre for what me ka me mo ache.
Also match you know my post.
Me jo so we did be akasa free.
Ni kasa free addition.
We did say
me dey ti gari.
Obani kasa yiti o sema baako.
Yo, I'm sure nya papa no we you to work on. Polling station. Electoral and constituency. Ni how can I mamu media the experience of more party than 20 years.
Okay.
20
years.
Yes.
Why
say? One year. Okay. At the police station level. Police station level. one we now want to about in parliamentary community. Sana, yet about a Taverian. Yan do the sound because we better be able to say party. Oh, Kahubi.
Okay, all right.
This only I don't remember. 81 billion. Now, young now want to even cross a 1 billion pounds on the ground. 1 year exactly, but 1 billion. Now, a bit more.
And to be.
Yes.
Medals, I leave opening medals, or Wadrin Shadiaba 0240550899. Obaso Sema Bakupe. 1 minute. Na Fakan Wasem. Send opening 90 DTT. Also, you did. Offer for ultimate come and watch it.
Awa ene.
Mejo so udini baby akasa free.
Munkaila Jonas ni.
But your 81 pay.
That's say. Mamenchia in fact 2024 and even below we Juma and no doubt one of the journalists are we so outstanding questions so educative, maybe analyze a lot.
Yeah.
I don't see Namisha pa na do go to Tio Dan da so.
And that's it.
Minabema. Mamenchia no Kennedy or Henny Agyapong. In fact, maybe we will be a Yankopon Shirano. Winning MPP, you defeat it began from time where special super delegates conference we no so about 5. Meanwhile, we share my man for Segu and a chinya, my boss on a book and the Gine Muson 1 penny. What I said the MPP.
Okay.
Led by Nanado, Mamin Kamasam, Miss Reo.
Meteo Casa.
Who would the Baum never say your condin by hook or crook, but remember the party nanny. Minashe, Honorable Japan use just 1 year. 1 year per ebedi campaign. She votes on Yaye. Nation Capape D MPP flag bearer shipper and then the way never walk. Or he ain't can crew. You can't create me MPP for me. When I lead you on a book and the Japan, the serial callers and texters. Ye Jinamu de Honorable Ken 2028. Ye Persia testing and Kupua. Yen testing Honorable Ken in Japan. No be lead the MPP as a flag bearer. Now, yen she say, Ghana for the top and I say, one in top. It must be, my chair of a key. Message in one Tina see only Mr. Andy and a call UK. Say, no can make the idea of have a bite on it. Me man support you for K-Mom, me support Andy. Me person say what is the way forward for UK chapter.
All right, that's it. Munkaila Jonas for such a great year on the about. I mean for the next call 0240550899. Also bet me afraid. Afraid for team come and watching.
Good morning, oh here.
But you didn't maybe akase free no pay.
Dr. Sheikh one touch na kase.
Doc maminti
o. Me chia ofaki so.
Ojo
Nyamisha Bia or Yejuma or net True Television or my FM Yinara.
And that's it.
Now, there was a or in MPP4. Ye per se, partners samba power, Edgina and Nanson Quadia. BM, our every constitution be a man mad delegates, young good delegates, no.
Okay.
Delegates vote on a good partner in Massey.
Mate.
Owa hino osha minimic research team do na yakwa share ekwa research nyina ukwa hwe ayewa so ego ye lusu honum no na eya de na sama aka nyina to constitution ebe lusu ma aka there's a 41 constitution ma ni kan nyina 31 ebem live na nyina say delegates no yakwa yino bi no say ekwa MPP ekwa constitution bia ye area ha MPP strong area. No so ko research na say nipa na edema na yankotu aba ye de yankotu ma NDC yankot sala yanko ya ubehwa no mo akotu na fie no mo akoyi NDC nipa na ni nyina agina delegates nipa kuma we kwa anso omo bia ma every constitution bia obi anko ye dan ye be ye MPP membership card our constitution no bia timi akonya kotu ayi nipa papa osufata ama constitution ni nyina de omo nyina penu hwe independent candidates ko no hwe independent candidates bia omo so omo penu no hwe vote no omo nya MPP for say yem pass me see. Ode musha ma since amor so mufa nye example na hwe
no correct
ma ofake wo min kasa bebre ma min nganya asa na nyina
aka 2 callers na men fancy a Chanyambua, Messama, Quenya, no Wakabi. 0240550899. Also, with me, Afra, and Opay, and era of Akina, Edin Como, MPP, the way forward. Hello, a friend for me watching.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, saying.
Maybe also, maybe I can free.
Within the Sheikh Abdelmumin, because of your Shama.
Sheikh, what's my back? I mean, you.
MPP party, no, maybe I do the here to 2 pound and Kabum unity.
Okay.
Na delegate issue na makano. Munka mu say offer consultation yes be amunya sika bia o. E wo be na ye wo seat no ho na oba tete sa.
Na munya sika.
Sa.
Okay.
Enti delegate obi a or special person say ye na MPP for o nye delegate oba to aba wi a no wako delegate na be gina abo a human wabo ho ban.
Okay.
If you would delegate name to be queen, the best stress say delegate in Sabia, motion of my year, who year. No, my year, but I'm going to be through a crowd here, and yet a behaggy.
Mate, Medasi,
you come last one, so.
I mean, tea.
Master, premises never back on. Yan Shay, your qua, let's say, Bamis, Obibia, Baby, Biano, your Benas and the Abechi. In get me a unity. Necessary, ye be ye obi, Brian Trabacroa. I ain't never turn it here. And then who come and this for? Yes.
Okay.
Ye Baco pet. Cause I see me in a car, and who become almost say, Governor, on my back, I know about who. But I now got two about ye pet, Eddie and Sasame Betchy.
Okay.
Where's he? Where's it? You know, where's that? I mean, to answer Minipana and Yanti. Semester.
Medasi. I mean, for my last caller now, Vinci 0240550899. So, bit me a friend of pay now. What the account? One offer for chato na famisi na echna yentua and common so. Hello, offer for me come watching.
Good morning.
But you didn't maybe I can say free.
Some Casaficas.
Kaswa, Udin say.
From the Navy.
But you mean to open
For me from
Ja, baby, what's I'm not coming to Jina baby opening.
Messi, the person, it's we are for Agyapong. I'm sure we can't say it was in show.
Menjo number or custom. Okay, Justice, won't show a number. Last call a number to my
friend.
Atimitio.
Yo, must have been that is very good. My party in 1992.
Okay.
We will adopt the police station. We will be now, I was my first work as well. And yet, must have up. Well, last time you show us, so now the papers be back. You show us, so must have some 92. No more landed. My mama, may not Messi down, marker, a port now way. Or maybe my police station with Tipper Johnson. 2000 stomach up a new market. I buy about one wire campaign. Number half. They're no great area. Master is like the master will be like in tree where jail or you may young people. Oh, but now you move, you open up 70 years. Move the masters.
Oh, line break. We are a bit this uncommon. Mammy fancy. Over.
Yeah.
A burner cry, a burner so cry, a cabes my back. But the tree a bit this or bossing common found some tofa, small back open in fancy.
Yo, I'm say, baby, I genius yano. Media, my friend say, Yenina is a kind of boom. I dare back home, a day, a share Ghana for 7 hours or more boom. Nine until your man got to Aba. May show on say MPP. A party, say, Opese and Chiro Maui and Conani Mampa. And ma be beer, woman, beer, yan tackle by beer. Now she send Yampa, and only party as I say, it's me and it.
Okay.
And there, and this for Yania ya power mucho, and I catch him Sadiano, Yampe, na Omunje.
na omo entoaso
Okay.
enti enei baby a ye dia beduru no chew pakese a ye di mo bia ye fom obi. I believe say the sense of direction no because of say and mami for 1 second fan can see.
Okay.
The sense of direction of baby a beduru so share ya on the niema sisi yenti na ya hwe fomunti na MPP person obepeja party no enti na esese wotimi ekonu ahoma na boy yem no am say yesusu antwimi.
Okay.
Eno ne ma ahokyere kakra be baso enti next time so yesu yenhwe say ye chichire o ma na okwan bi so a ye be ma nipa ho haru kakra ihia na ye hye o mubo say me sure say enche ye be prepare here.
Okay.
Na ya ba bia nya manika enyina sorry o man hu donti
me da say o man hu donti Kwabena Gentle so here from Canada, Montreal. Felix Everbo, I say brother Kofi watching live. I say also from one of the coldest states in the United States. Me da say Aikuusu I say na Akwesi UK. Wonderful submission by my chairman of AK. Keep on doing great job. Also ne dia wade aba. And so Evans Boateng. Okay, Evans Boateng. So good morning and lovely day watching from London. Also ne dia wade aba. And so Anama Shanti dia no. Listeners should like the page and others. Ike also, wonderful submission, my chairman. Also, I think say all the messages are kind. Now there's one WhatsApp also for Sikabwa for Munina so dia by Master P London. And also there's a birthday wish. I'm friend Dr. Moses Okan birthday wish. We will say happy birthday to Sarah Asamoah, the CEO of Shades of Cake at Adenta TIS Junction. May God honor you. Enjoy your day, sis. From Lizzie and all the way Abba. That's Papa. And so Ewaha. I'm in fancy. So for Sikabo for Munina message. No, a Chenyambo Mekai. Okay, that's it.
Miss Madam.
My entire production crew. Justice Apple, great guy. Bentay Ejano. Munina Edamasipa. Elder Cosine Ninsin. George Sack, Cordia Focus. Sabato. And afe enso elekem munina dimu akotene di nkomoyi ebro me di owo ahene entry buesia kunyame adom na adom dom ya echina Wednesday's episode will come away 7 a.m. sharp. Have a great day.